Now, when we set the opportunity for the presenting of the petition up, we made it quite clear timing. So where are we at in terms of finalising now, Brendan?
2 minutes.
2 minutes?
Yeah.
Excellent. Kia ora.
The alternative we propose is a land swap. It's a very common process and we think it will work perfectly in this situation. Fletcher Construction has a long connection with Ihamatau. They're rebuilding Auckland Airport at present, and they were the main contractors responsible for the Mangere wastewater treatment plant upgrade that has massively improved the Manukau Harbour. We acknowledge the urgent need for housing in Mangere, so we have proposed a more viable alternative to SHA 62. The 33-hectare block of council-owned land on Ascot Road is ideally suited to the purposes of the special housing area, addressing the needs for affordable housing in an area of high housing needs, whilst protecting our historic rural areas. The extensive infrastructure already in place at Ascot Road will hugely reduce costs to council and speed up development. The social infrastructure and amenities are non-existent at Ihamatau, but are extensive at the Ascot Road site. We would like to work with Fletchers and the council to develop a new housing area on this site. And we agree with David Halsey of Fletcher Residential, who was a signatory to the Business and Housing Group submission to the Auckland Council in the 2011 Auckland Plan discussion. He stated that the MUL needs to recognise no-go areas, for example, areas of environmental or ecological significance, landscapes of significance, and sites and areas of cultural and community value. Ihamatau is definitely a no-go area, and Ascot Road is a ready-to-go area.
Okay.
So in summary, we're not asking the council to revoke the SHA. We are asking you to review your decision to recommend that an SHA be created at 545 Ōrārangi on the basis that you did not have sufficient information in front of you to make that decision. And also on the basis that opposition of the local board and local iwi has not been recognised. We understand that only the Minister can revoke the SHA. Indeed, we are grateful to have seen the letter from Minister now acknowledging that he has the power to revoke the SHA. The Minister initially told our MP, Su'a Williams, this was a council issue, so we have come to the council. You are telling us that this is a matter for the Minister, so we will go to the Minister. The Minister will tell us that he acted on council's recommendation. So, we are asking that you support us by acknowledging that you should not have recommended the creation of an SHA at Ōrārangi Road and recommend to the Minister the alternative site on Ascot Road. Therefore, we request that a resolution be made to put a hold on the consenting process and that representatives from Council, SOL, local iwi, local board and Fletcher's Residential meet to urgently progress the option of a land swap and develop special housing at the Ascot Road site, creating a rural buffer around Otuataua Stonefields and completing the Otuataua Stonefields as it was intended in 2007, protecting, preserving and saving our unique landscape for future generations. We would now like to present our petition in support of this request.
Kia ora. Thank you.
I now call upon Anya Tahiri.
Thank you. Right. Can I have that, please? Councillors, what I would like to now do is thank you. We also have further consideration from Te Warana Taua. So I want to hear now from him, if that's all right, so that we can get balance. Then I'm going to have questions, if that's all right.
Just a question, Mayor.
Yep.
Has he been approved as a spokesperson for Sol?
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't.
Just the question. We were told in preparation for this meeting we had submitted several names.
Yes.
And then we were told that we could only submit the one. Is this in relation to that recommendation?
No, this is an opportunity for public input. So we have a petition, which is dealt with first, and then we have further opportunity for public input, and we will hear from Te Warana Taua in
That's
public
fine.
input.
I would just like to state that at a marae meeting, we had the support of the Makaurau Marae Reservation Trust. We also have the support of the Makaurau Marae Committee. And in a marae whānau hui that Te Warana Taua was present at on the 12th of July, in questioning him, we also had his support then. And we have continued with all their support, as well as the 4,000 petitions that we have presented today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so I want to move the approval of the receipt of the submission and petition. Second, Councillor Kathy Casey. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Against, passed. We'll now have public input.